in Salesforce on a quote, and in a previous video, we built an automation that updates the opportunity stage whenever we change the quote status to a certain value. Now we also have a validation rule that fires on the opportunity whenever the close date is in the past. Now you can see we get a really cryptic error. We want to make a really nice error so that the user knows exactly what's wrong and what they need to do in the system so that this doesn't happen. So we're going to go into the flow that we created in that other video. We'll put the link in the description below for you. Now you'll see here when we go to our update records element, we have a fault path here. Now, depending on your API version of your flow, you may or may not see this. So you'll need to update your API version to, I believe it's 65 or higher. If you don't have that in place, you're going to have to add a decision element and do a lot more work to put in your custom error. So we're going to add a fault path here, and then we're going to add a custom error. This will be called close date is in the past error. And then the error message we want to show is the opportunity close date is in the past. Please update it to be a date in the future before updating the quote status. Now, one other thing you can do here is, what if the user gets a different error? So this error wouldn't make sense to the user. So we can make sure that we catch the specific error that the user is going to get. So if you go ahead and trigger it here, what you can look for in your error are these words in your fault message. So let's go ahead and put that in so you can see what that looks like. So we're going to add a decision element here. And we'll do type of error. And this will be close date in the past. And then we'll look for the flow fault message to contain these words. Oh, not those words. We're going to copy this over here. Copy this exactly right here. Actually, we can call this all other errors. So the user will see that custom error if they get the close date error, and then we can add another one. All right, and that can be our generic error message. We'll save this as a new version. We will activate this. We'll come back over to our quote and we'll try to save this. And now we can see we get a really nice crystal clear error for the user. So this is exactly what we want to put in place in all of our record triggered flows so we no longer have those cryptic system errors. That's it. That's a wrap. Be sure to subscribe to Blue Tiger Academy so you don't miss our next video in the Salesforce Flows Tips series, where we will show you how to handle errors in screen flows. We have the ability to catch the error and tell the user what is wrong and then route them back to previous screens to let them fix the issue. This is much better than letting them see that ugly red unhandled fault error. Let us know in the comments below if you have any questions or if you'd like to see a video on a different Salesforce topic. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.